Hello everybody. Today I have another competitive SAP game against a good player by the name of Super Phoenix, or SP. This was part of a Masters of the Dojo Unicorn pack. I think this is about the semi-finals of the tournament, and then there's another match at the end where you have to face the current Master of Unicorn pack. And this was a game part of a best of 7. I think the context is just that I had lost the previous game. And then was under the impression that I was going to lose this game, but you will see what happened. Yeah, this is SP no user. I'm not sure if that's like an intentional not user name or if it's just like that. But regardless, we have a bog standard Baku bush start. Not really too much to say about it, except these snipes were pretty terrible. And there was like a bit of tilt involved with kind of losing the last game. I think the last game I lost to like level 3 Evil Book when I feel like I should have won the game by playing better, but you can imagine the tilt of that and then like getting double Mandrake here, which is really awkward. It wasn't the best on the mental, I'll be honest. And then like seeing that he bought a Trout, which got rid of the dazed, and the snipe hit the 50-50 for me to lose the fight, it wasn't a great start to the game. But I guess part of this game is proving like the power of being able to come back after like having a bad mental game. I decided, like, I don't want to keep this Mandrake forever, but I'm deciding to just buff it for now anyway, and then the 50-50 on, like, these, because these have the same attack order. The 50-50 on them doesn't work in my favor to get health. But oh well, we win this fight at least. And yeah, this double Mandrake is now, like, really weird, because it doesn't even guarantee like daze these Ogopogos, and even if it did, when they were at 4 attack, it was a 50-50 chance. Here I take Abomination. It's not great, but it's definitely the best option out of the two, because I don't have any mana gen, and I have Brain Cramp in the shop. Like, early on, because of the high attack stat of Abomination, Brain Cramp is actually a really, really good target for it. And you'll see here, it works out really nicely to trade 2 units. And we've tied it up 4-4. I start just buying whatever foods I can onto the Abomination, because my board is like so awkwardly constructed that I think it's unironically my best buff target right now. I stack a bit weirdly here. This is like losing stats, but it guarantees that the second bush guy goes before the Baku. And the Abomination ate up Bigfoot, which means we get a free roll next turn. Kind of just the best thing to eat in that shop. There may well be some misplays that I make during this. I take Pishu because I'm going to be rolling down, and it's just like as long as I find a single mana pet, I'm in a good spot. I'll take Unicorn for the bush guy scaling. And like I find this Mana Hound, and this works, right, because I've been rolling down the whole time. I don't need to spend gold buying it, the Abomination will copy it, and I'll get money from the Pishu. But yeah, like this is a very unfamiliar line already. Over breakpoints here, and the Kitsune condensed the Mana Snipe. Whichever Mana Snipe it hit there, it didn't matter, I was losing that fight regardless. I roll 3 Worm of Sand, but they're not like really helpful to my build at all. I go for the in-battle level 2 guy, level 2 unicorn. I probably should have taken the visitor, or at least like had the visitor frozen for Abomination to eat it. But I was kind of just going all in on trying to get money with Pichu, and I didn't end up finding a suitable mana target. So we lose this fight. He's getting a lot more gold from Lucky Cat, so it's looking very difficult to win from him. I mean, look how many Lucky Cats that is. But if I'm not trying my damn hardest to win this... So now Abomination eats two things. I probably should have just taken the rock. But like I said, it was a pretty unfamiliar line. So it ends up eating both Sleipnir and Tiger Bug. I'd figured that with Sleipnir, I had already had enough mana for Pichu, and that's kind of all I cared about. And actually, the Tiger Bug ended up being better tempo here. Really good breakpoints, and we just about win. 2-2. Like, insane that this is happening, by the way, with just the amount that, like, look at this team. You telling me my Abomination shenanigans are like, going toe-to-toe with this team? Doesn't make sense. We find a suitable mana target in Kitsune. I have to change my ordering quite a lot here to make it work. But I decided it's worth it for the money. And so now it eats Kitsune and Phoenix. Which is like, there's some cool shenanigans happening here. Insane team. We get enough mana from the Kitsune in the A-bomb to make it work. We crisp and summon a young Phoenix, but not quite enough to win this fight. We are still getting money. We're getting 13 gold a turn. I briefly decide during the game to freeze these rocks, but then I'm realizing like I only need one of them. So we sell Pichu. We take the Sea Serpent guy. I've been told this guy's pretty good. And I freeze Mandrake. Why do I freeze Mandrake? Because if you look at this board, Tier 3, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, Ogopogo is the only Tier 2. Since the Abomination has so much attack, it will always trigger first. The Mandrake will always daze the Ogopogo, because it's level 1, it can only target Tier 2 and below. It will always daze the Ogopogo. And the Ogopogo can't level anything. And we deny 8 gold from SP on the next turn, and a ton of stats, which makes it really easy to win this fight. Also getting a lot of stats from the level 2 Nessie. This is kind of a weird synergy, right? Because Nessie A-bomb is like kind of just a thing that works because A-bomb requires you to roll for good units to copy. Right? Like, you generally roll a lot more with A-bomb than without A-bomb, especially when I have this like end of turn scaling. So this is like kind of a weird synergy that works, I suppose. But you would never expect it. So I freeze Hydra because this is getting past 20 attack this turn. Rock is a little bit more mana than the Mana Hound. So now I eat both of these. I have an activation for Sea Serpent in the rock that gets copied. And I also have a Hydra, which is just a really good ability to have on this Abomination that's been scaled. So it eats both. We got our end of turn scaling. SB has a Yeti and is actually able to get all of the levels this time, but fortunately the Nessie summon gets there. This was a really fun game, and overall, the set was really fun. I'm not even like looking back on it. I'm not even that upset that I lost to a level 3 evil book in a game where I should have clearly won. Because I think I played well for the rest of the set. If you're interested as to how it went, I ended up winning 4-3, which means I'll be going into the finals against either Kyogre or Wombat, whoever wins that set. If you want more updates to this, you can obviously join the Sap Dojo Discord server, which I might link in the description if I remember. But if not, I think you can probably just look it up on like it's a big enough server at this point where you can probably look it up on sites where you find Discord servers. I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching. I'm very happy to have shown this game to you. Have a wonderful day.